Let me start off by saying this could be the year 1989 and 1,989 reasons why the rapture has to happen this year kind of scenario. I don't do rapture dates, and so this is not one of them. I just find this interesting, to say the least. And after some mathing with some friends, who, by the way, are way better at mathing than I am, this is what we figured out. First, we go to the book of Ezra. See, chapter 1 of Ezra has a lot of connections for Cyrus, King Cyrus of Persia, who took over the Babylonian Empire, which again, we see Donald Trump in that. Trump-Cyrus coin connection. So, in Ezra chapter 1, we read this. Verse 1. Now in the first year of Cyrus, king of Persia, that the word of the Lord by the mouth of Jeremiah might be fulfilled, the Lord stirred up the spirit of Cyrus, king of Persia, that he made a proclamation throughout all of his kingdom, and put it also in writing, saying, Thus saith Cyrus, king of Persia, the Lord God of heaven hath given me all the kingdoms of the earth, and he hath charged me to build him a house at Jerusalem, which is in Judah. Trump, first term, made Jerusalem the capital of Israel. Cyrus then proclaimed that he was going to help build the second temple. Trump now currently helping in building the third temple. Also we read this in Ezra chapter 1 verse 4, And whosoever remains in any place wherein he sojourned, let the men of his place help him with silver, with gold, and with goods, and with beast, beside the freewill offering for the house of God that is in Jerusalem. So in order to consecrate the grounds, they had to have a beast, or more specifically, cow, red heifer. The red heifer for the second temple came from Babylon, which we read in verse 11 of Ezra chapter 1. All the vessels of gold and silver were 5,400, and these did Sheshbazzar bring up with them of captivity, that were brought up by Babylon into Jerusalem, or up from Babylon into Jerusalem. So Babylon had it and gave it to Jerusalem. The cows, the red heifers, came from Texas for the third temple. That's interesting. All right, so here's where the math gets a little bit more complicated. Trump started in office in 2017, and when he started in office again in November of 24, 7 years. And also, when you do the math from Cyrus of 539 BCE, when he took over Babylon, to when Trump came into office for his second term in 2024, you get 2,653, which when you minus 2,653 to the year 2024, when Trump took office, that's 539. Which is the same year that Cyrus took over the world. Also, from Passover 32 AD to Passover this year, April 12th, 2025, gives us 1993, so 1,993 years. Plus 7 years for the tribulation. Gives us 2,000. This is proof of Cyrus. 539. It's King Cyrus. This is the stupid coin again. Trump's going to buy the Gaza Strip. This is where the Gaza Strip is, over in this area. This is the Neo-Babylonian Empire at its greatest extent. This is the Middle Eastern Babylonian Empire, which King Cyrus owned at the time. King Nebuchadnezzar II kept up with all of it. That's where the third temple is going to be built, is in Jerusalem, close to the Gaza Strip, which Trump is going to own, just like Cyrus for the second temple. This is also no research that I've done. Marty did it. This is the total lunar. This is the lunar It's a blood red moon. It's going to happen on March 14th, 2025. This is the last chance the Jews will have before God starts dealing with them. I think there's other connections too, but I'm not sure. Let's see. 2,653 years from Cyrus becoming big dog in 539 BC to 2024 gives us exactly 539. Almost as if God did it on purpose. And then from Passover 32 to Passover of this year, which is also April the 12th, is exactly 1,993 years. Now add 7 for the tribulation. That'll give us exactly 2,000 years. America is going to fall, and the rapture is going to happen. And I'm running out of toothpicks. If you got any more questions, ask Marty, or Alyssa, or Brianna, or Jonathan, or Cookie. Maybe he'll see this and jump in on it. God, I hope so, because I don't know. That's what I got. Hope this works. By the way, if you want to make poor decisions, get with this handsome fella. And again, I'm not setting a dang rapture date. No man knows a day or the hour. Yeah, shut up. I just like to play the guessing game. It's interesting. If you don't believe me, take it up with Marty. He's bigger than I am. Him and Captain Cookie, it's their fault. And Alyssa and Brianna and Jonathan. Yeah, okay, whatever. Love y'all. Miss